UME 9083 number 1. We're told if M represents the median and D the mode of the measurement 59358, then MD is. Now if we want to get the median of set of numbers, we either arrange in ascending order or descending order. So in this case I will be arranging in ascending order. I've got 3, 5, I've got 5, 8, 9. So the median is the middle number. In this case the middle number is 5, so M is 5. For us to get the mode means the most occurrent number, and the most occurrent number in this case is 5 because it occurs twice. Therefore our mode is 5, our median is 5. It implies our answer is option D. That is for question number 1. For question number 2, we are told 2. A construction company is owned by two partners, X and Y, and it is agreed that their profit will be divided in the ratio 4:5. At the end of the year, Y receives 5,000 more than X. What is the total profit of the company for the year? The first statement we need to interpret here is Y receives 5,000 more than X. That implies that Y is going to be 5,000 plus X. The amount for every amount that Y receives is receiving 5,000 more than X, so that will be 5,000 plus X. That's one equation there. Now the ratio of X to Y is 4:5. So how do we get this? For us to get the total profit that is shared, the total profit shared will be a common factor for the amount that X receives. If X is receiving 4, now that will be 4 of a common factor of F plus the total amount that Y receives. Y2 is also going to receive 5 times a common factor of F. Now take note, this 4F is the total amount that X is receiving, while this 5F is the total amount that Y is receiving. Now because when we say the amount that X to Y is 4:5, that does not mean that 4 is the amount that S is receiving. In this case we can say that X receives 4 naira. It's not possible. But to get the actual amount that X itself is receiving, that is going to be 4F naira, and the actual amount that Y is going to receive, that is going to be 5F naira. F just represents the common factor. This will actually give us the actual amount that Y is receiving. Likewise, this one will give us the actual amount that X is receiving. So actual amount that X is receiving plus the actual amount that Y is receiving is going to be equal to the total profit that is shared. So the total profit shared will be equal to the amount that X is receiving is 4F plus the amount that Y is receiving. Now recall that the amount that Y is receiving is that Y actually received rather is 5,000 plus the amount that X receives. Therefore the total profit is going to be the amount that X receives, which is going to be 4F, plus 5,000 plus the actual amount that X receives, and the actual amount that X receives, we've decided to call it 4F. That means that the total profit will be 4F plus 4F, which will be 8F plus 5,000. That will be the total amount that the total profit that they receive rather. Now how do we now get how do we now get F? We can get F by saying from here. Recall that from here, if we decide to call this equation 1, from the first statement that the total profit will be 4F plus 5F, and 4f plus 5f, that will be 9f. That implies that the total profit is 9f. So if the total profit is 9f, then we can come here and say that this profit, which is 9f, will be equal to 8f plus 5,000 plus 5,000. So what would that be? That would be, if I bring this guy over here, that would be 9f minus 8f, which is going to be, f is going to be equal to 5,000. So I now know that my f is 5,000. So if my f is 5,000, I can get the total profit share. The total profit share will now be 9f, which is going to be 9 times 5,000. And 9 times 5,000, that would be 4,500. Sorry, 45,000. That would be 45,000. So I'll have 45,000. And our answer will be option E. So let us move to question number 3. Question number 3 is in a regular hexagon. Calculate each interior angle of the hexagon. So if I've got an hexagon which is 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I've got 6 equal sides. It's equal because we've been told it's a regular hexagon. So I've got 6 regular hexagons. We're now told calculate each interior angle of the hexagon. Now, if I want to get the total sum of an angle in any n-sided polygon, that would be n minus 2 bracket 180. That is the formula, bracket 180 degree. So in this case, the total sum of the angle is going to be, how many sides is an hexagon? It's a 6-sided side. So I'll have 6 minus 2 bracket 180. 6 minus 2 is 4. Then I'll have 4 times 180, which will be 720 degree. So I've got 720 degree as the total sum. Now for me to calculate each one, that will be divided by the number of sides for me to get each interior angle. And how many sides? That is 6. So that will be divided by 6. 720 divided by 6, that is going to be equal to 120 degree. Therefore, the angle for each interior angle is 120 degree. So question number 4, we have 4x minus 2 equal to 3x plus y equal to 2y plus 5x minus 12. So how do I go about this? I equate the first equation to the second equation. I can also equate the first one to the third one, or the second one to the third one. So it's from 4x minus 3 equal to 3x plus y. If I bring this 3x over to this side, that will be negative. So that will be 4x minus 3x, which will be equal to x. If I bring this plus y to this side, it becomes negative y. So that will be negative y equal to. If I bring this negative 3 to this side, it becomes plus. So that becomes my equation 1. Then equating the first one to the last one, or I could decide to equate the second one to the last one, but I prefer equating the first one, 4x minus 3 equal to 2y plus 5x minus 12. Therefore, I have 4x minus 5, that would be negative x. If I bring this 5 to this side, it becomes negative. Then if I bring this 2 to this side, becomes negative minus 2y equal to, if I take this negative 3 to this side, it becomes positive. So that would be negative 12 plus 3. That would be negative 9. Then this will be my equation 2. Therefore, I can solve equation 1 and equation 2 simultaneously. So if I decide to use the elimination method, if I add equation this to this, that will be out this plus this, that will be this. Then this plus this, that will be negative 3y equal to this plus this, that will be 12. If I divide both sides by negative 3, y will be equal to negative 4. And if y is negative 4, then I can substitute into any of the equation. So if x minus y equal to 3 from equation 1, then x will be equal to 3 plus y. Then x will be equal to 3 minus 4, which will be negative 1. Therefore, if x is equal to negative 1 and y is equal to negative 4, I guess our answer is not in the option, provided I didn't make any mistake. Let's see. Negative d. The equation here is the number here rather is negative 9. So I will have this. I will have 3 minus 9. 3 minus 9 is negative 6. So let me solve this again. So if I cancel this and I also cancel this, so I will have negative 3y equal to negative 6. Therefore, dividing both sides by negative 3, y will be equal to 2. So if y is 2, then if I use x minus y equal to 3, x will be equal to 3 plus y, which will be 3 plus 2, which will be 5. So my x is 5, my y is 2. So if my x is 5 and my y is 2, my s is 5, my y is 2. Is it 2 or negative 2? S is 5, y is 2. That means there is no option that suits the answer. Yeah, question number 5. If x is the root of the equation, then x to the this plus this, find the other roots. I think that the best way to solve this is just to substitute any of these roots into this instead of it going through long division method or to using this as a factor to divide this. We just substitute straight. So let's try negative 3. If we say negative 3 to the 3 minus 2 bracket negative 3 to the 2 minus 5 bracket negative 3 plus 6. Let's see if this will result to 0. This will be negative 27. This will be 9. 9 times negative 2, that will be negative 18. This will be plus 15. Then this will be plus 6. So this plus this, that is 21. 21 negative 18 plus 21. That definitely will be negative 3. Then negative 3, no, you know this one be 0. So you know that this option is out. Let's try 1. Let's try 1. 1 to the 3 minus 2 bracket 1 to the 2 minus 1 plus 6. Then we have, this will be 1, this will be negative 2, this will be negative 5, this will be 6. So 1 minus this, that will be minus 1, minus 5 plus 6. This will be minus 6 plus 6, which will result to 0. So it implies that 1 is a factor. So you are now caught between option D and E. You now ask yourself which one is going to work. If I already try negative 3, so you know, don't waste your time in the exam, or you automatically know that the answer is option D. If you substitute 3 into the expression, that should give you 0. So our answer is option D. Now the next question is, if x is jointly proportional to the cube of y. So if x is jointly proportional to the cube of y and the fourth power of z, and the fourth power of z, okay, in what ratio is x increase or decrease and y is half time? and z is double. So if we have x will be equal to constant k y to the 3 z to the 4, therefore x will be equal to k, y is halved, so therefore we have y over 2 in the second case because it's half to the 3, then z is double, therefore we have 2z to the 4. So let's see what this will result to. X will be equal to k y to the 3 over 8 times 2 to the 4, that will be 16 z to the 4. 18 here is 1, 18 here is going to be 2. Therefore, we have x is equal to k y to the 3 2 z to the 4. So what has happened? S has increased by a factor of 2. Therefore, S has increased in the ratio of 2 to 1, which is option B. Yeah, question number 7. We are having this figure given right here. We're told to look for PS. PS is this guy over here. So before we can figure out PS, we need to get PR from the looks of things. Therefore, how do we relate this to this? This is opposite to this. This is the hypotenuse to this. Therefore, we have sine 60, which is opposite. Opposite is PR over hypotenuse, which is 8. And PR will therefore be equal to sine 60, which is root 3 over 2 times 8. And that will be 4 root 3. So since we know here as 4 root 3, what relate this to this? This will be the adjacent to this, while this will be the hypotenuse. So what relates opposite and hypotenuse? Sorry, adjacent and hypotenuse. That is tangent. Tan 45 will be equal to, cosine cos 45 will be equal to SOHCAH. So we will have adjacent, which is 4 over root 3 over hypotenuse, which is what we are looking for. Adjacent over hypotenuse from SOHCAH. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Therefore, x is going to be equal to 4 root 3 over cos 45, and that will be 4 root 3 over cos 45. Cos 45 is root 2 over 2. If we simplify this, we will be having 4 root 3 times 2 over root 2. And that will be 8 root 3 over root 2. So if we multiply by root 2 by rationalization times root 2, we will be having 8 root 6 over root 2 times root 2. That will be 2. 8 divided by this, that will be 4 root 6, which is option B.